Buffalo Springfield.
And his song
For What It's Worth.
For What It's Worth. Is that what it's called? I'd never even heard it.
It's written on the
before.
screen there, see, John?
Yeah, but I wasn't looking at the screen, was I? I was being sociable and talking to you.
We've just under 20 minutes left
Yeah.
now, really.
We've had another email as well,
Yeah,
regarding Daniel O'Donnell. We got this one after the original one.
I think it was actually sent to the wrong email address.
Yeah, it was sent to the Lush exec.
Do want to email in
lushstudio@le.ac.uk. So Sarah, who said, "Can I forcibly tolerate Daniel O'Donnell for my nan count?" Yeah, it could have.
Unfortunately, we don't have two copies of the disc. So your nan will have
seriously, this was the last copy. We had to beat an old lady to get hold of this.
Yep.
So
if it was her nan.
We had a bit of a...
yeah, if it was your nan, I'm sorry. I'll send her some grapes. Be fine.
She says, "Is it me, or does he constantly look photoshopped and windswept?"
No, he looks like an Irish god.
He's au naturel in the
he does look
on the cover.
He does look pretty... That looks like a very staged Christmas
No,
scene.
I reckon the Christmas scene on here is in his house.
I think they've just broken into his house. And
who's he smiling at?
He doesn't even know they're there. He's just sitting there pondering life.
I'm going to get this up to the webcam one more time. Just imagine having broken in, or just opening his front door, and this is what you're greeted with.
He's just sat in his chair.
Just sat in his chair.
Looking at you, maybe smoking a pipe. He's not in the picture. He should be.
He should be. Yeah. I don't know. He might have slippers on. He might not. You know, he doesn't. It's not actually in the photo, but Daniel O'Donnell, what a guy! What a guy!
And that is being sent.
That is being sent.
Anna Pettinger, congratulations.
We'll send that tomorrow.
Sorry, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
Your nan will have to wait.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
She'll have to queue up
for next week's, because we'll have
another one
amazing giveaway next week,
and it'll be a CD that is just as phenomenal.
In fact, we'll get it signed by Jim Smallman, comedian.
Yes,
for you.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, you're going to have a famous signature on it.
Yeah.
So there we go.
He has almost 600 followers on Twitter, so that's how big he is.
Yeah. We're going to have
a lot.
A lot, actually. Yeah.
So
a lot more than us.
Yeah. Put together.
Yeah. Way more.
We're gonna go. Maybe this is probably gonna turn into a feature now. I think we're gonna get an update on John's dares. Last week, of course, if you were listening, we were talking about how John ate a dry wheel of was it vermicelli pasta?
Yes,
like a nest of vermicelli.
A nest. It was basically like a bird's nest of pasta. Rule was had to finish it without a drink, and he would get the grand prize of 1 whole pound if he did it correctly.
This week, the stakes we were much more...
Didn't even get the money, though.
Yeah.
No, hang on. Well, we'll get the money.
You're yet to collect it, actually, from you, Dom.
Right, well, you tell everyone the...
okay,
well,
the dare was, originally, for you to just... I think it was eat a whole bird's eye chili.
Yeah,
and just no drink, the usual rules.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was monogamously the worst thing that I've done.
And how did you describe the after effects of a?
It was it didn't hit me until about 3 a.m. probably.
Yeah.
And
you were asleep. You woke up.
Yeah.
There was a mess.
There's people listening, so I don't really want to go into it. A Johnny Cash song came to mind.
Yep.
But it was.
But you did it, John. I award you with the grand prize.
£2?
It was
£2.
Wow.
Two of the Queen's English pounds.
We were being more generous than last time.
We're gonna have to think of some more creative dares for John to do to next
if you can
time.
think of
2 chilies.
2 chilies.
2 chilies, exactly.
No, so stay tuned for that next week. Who knows what antics John will get up to?
Who knows what he will get up to? Are we going to get another song on?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick one? Skeleton Boy?
Yeah, go by.
Who sings it?
It's Friendly Fires.
Friendly Fires, Skeleton Boy. That was Skeleton Boy by Friendly Fires, was it?
That's correct, yeah. You're listening to The Green Room. We are almost running out of time.
Yeah,
we've got 11 minutes left.
11 minutes.
We're going to have to cram a lot of stuff in.
Yeah, I mean, what we've got left.
With our concluding news story, actually.
We have plenty of shenanigans to come. What's our news story for this
Well, John, introduce it.
I found it on Metro Weird News, which is like my homepage.
It's your homepage, really, for news.
And it's nurse deemed too sexy to be police officer. A Norwegian nurse who applied to be a police officer has been turned down because she's too sexy after pictures surfaced from her nude modelling career.
How did that interview go?
Don't know. But do you want to listen?
Can you imagine that? You're too good looking. Sorry.
Yeah.
You haven't got the job.
Some guy interviewing where there's a massive wart on his face.
Justify it.
Sweating. He's got clammy hands.
You'll make me look bad.
Yeah. Interviewed by LAPD or something.
Yeah,
well, that's interesting jurisdiction by Norway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're playing at, to be honest.
Norwegians.
Maybe people would listen to her. or respect her at least,
or just stare at her,
or just stare at her,
and stop committing the crime that they're doing,
or voluntarily get arrested.
Surely it's a good thing.
Voluntarily. If you get a pervy
You're
criminal,
coming with me. I sure am.
Take me anywhere.
Exactly.
Right. What would briefly mention as well? We said earlier in the show that the Harry Potter film premiere was on Friday.
fun.
People are excited.
Yeah. Number 7 of 8, isn't it?
I think it is officially out.
It's officially out now. So the pre-preview kind of things.
Yeah, they've all been.
They've all been and gone.
And done. I know.
Well, if you want to have a last-minute email in, you can tell us maybe what you thought of it, or if you're excited to go.
Or what you think it will be like.
Everyone who will email in will say, "I'm going on Wednesday."
Yeah. Orange Wednesdays. Take advantage of it.
Or if you're going to dress up as a wizard and just
don't email.
email.
Please email in with
With
pictures.
a picture.
Pictures, or it didn't happen.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's what I say. I won't believe you. You just say, "Yeah, I'm going to dress up as a wizard. I want to see that outfit."
Exactly. But if you've got an impressive picture, or you just want to have anything actually,
or an unimpressive picture,
or an unimpressive picture that we can look at and go,
"That's unimpressive."
That's pretty rubbish, and then carry on with the show.
It's meant to be the scariest of the ones so far.
Yeah, it's split into 2 parts, isn't it, as well? And
to make extra dosh.
Well,
they say to give the book justice, but I think
that's naff, innit?
There's a little bit. They could have just made it a really long film.
Brothers, you telling porcupines? Yeah, no. 2 parts, and this is the first part. They're full-length feature films, aren't they, both of them? So
it should be good.
Not in 3D though, apparently, because they couldn't transfer a lot of the effects from the film.
Yeah,
I couldn't transfer Daniel Radcliffe's acting into 3D.
It's because it's not in. It's very wooden. Like he seems a nice guy in the Graham.
He's a great guy, yeah.
Little bit of a weenie, if I'm honest, but he seems like a nice guy.
Everyone's a weenie in your bit, John.
A weenie.
Right. Before we sort of conclude and wrap up the word game that has been ongoing.
Yeah.
I fit in 2, but there you go.
I fit in 1. I'm not telling you when.
I think I know one of them. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we can do this.
Well, we'll talk about it after this song, which is "Town Called Malice."
Okay. Town by Malice by who?
The Jam.
The Jam.
If you're a Paul Weller fan, there you go. There's a bit of The Jam.
Yeah.
Town Called Malice.
There we are.
I never knew what that song was called before.
I'm not a massive fan of The Jam, but I do like a
nothing made before 1997.
Is that that's John's attitude? Yeah. I know. I've heard that one.
I'm a modernist.
There we are.
Right. Okay. In the last 5 minutes, we're going to talk about the word game that's
hasn't really taken off.
No, it hasn't taken off probably this week. John's word. What was it, John?
Monogamous. Is that everything?
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
So I don't know how to pronounce long words.
Slip that under the radar. Mine was Zenith.
And mine was Shenanigans and Tidbit.
Which, well, Shenanigans, I don't buy Shenanigans.
You don't buy Shenanigans, okay.
But what we're going to do next week, because everyone got it right, so that's a point each.
Yeah.
We'll step it up.
We'll make it more difficult.
And if it becomes glaringly obvious, that should be entertaining.
Yeah. So we'll be better next week with that. But just before we go, let's start plugging 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Daniel Braney. Shoot.
Okay, right, yeah, I've also got another show. I've got Alternative Therapy with Ollie and Dan on Wednesdays at 8 PM, and then on Thursdays, so that'll be the following day, at 3 PM, I've got Slap at a Bass with Adam Simpson, and that's me done.
Yeah.
And, don't forget as well, Fridays at 8, our producer's show. Is it Drum and Bass show with JT? I believe. Fridays at 8.
Remix.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Up to date.
Yeah, God.
What do you want? I gave you a plug.
This is a remix on Lush, a kind of mix of drum and bass and electro dance and dubstep and kind of commercial dance as well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely tune in, because it is one of the most seamless shows on Lush, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even more seamless than this show.
Even more seamless and
which is pretty seamless.
Yeah.
Right, and also, please don't forget, next Sunday, 4 PM, Jim Smallman will be back again, the Green Room, with even better word games, more Santa Celeb, funnier stories.
And maybe some new features, maybe continuing with something.
And a new CD giveaway.
Yeah, new CD giveaway.
And congratulations again to Anna Pettingham for winning.
We will be sending you that CD.
Christmas songs.
So everyone should be jealous.
Lucky girl.
And to play us out.
To play us out, Something About Us by Daft Punk. See you later.